a packed Tottenham Hotspur Stadium for the visit of Liverpool. A very warm welcome to you from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And we've got live Premier League action for you today. It's Tottenham Hotspur and they take on Liverpool.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
This is the Liverpool starting lineup. Alisson is in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Ibrahima Konate as centre-backs. And leading the attack is Alexander Isak. Terrific chance. And it's a good diving save, although one you'd expect to be made. Porro. It's the first time for these two managers to go up against one another, and neither wants to give an inch.
Well, they both know how they want to play, but who will come out on top? This should be very interesting.
Decent looking attack, this. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. Oh, maybe a bit of space now. Pedro Porro. Well, it ended all square in Spurs' last game, a draw against Nottingham Forest. How do you think they'll fare today?
Yeah, disappointing all round, really. It was a game they should have won. Today, if they can match their opponents in terms of energy, they should be able to get a similar result.
They might be in. And trying his luck. Still problems for them here. But he can't do anything to keep that one out. You can see the frustration, tinged with fury, at not getting more protection from those in front.
Well, here it is again, and the striker does everything right. He hits it across the goalkeeper, which makes it difficult for him, and then the player coming in is alert for the rebound. What a good goal that is.
So Liverpool find themselves behind as they get the game restarted. Konate. Wirtz. Now with Gravenberch. A good spell of patient possession. And still allowed to run on here. Well, this might be promising. Chance, seeking goal number 2, but denied.
Well, I have to say, he looks on top form today. Really is playing well.
And a different angle for him now. Porro, off the upright. And not the end to the move they were looking for.
Well, had that gone in, Liverpool would be in big trouble. Can that now inspire them to turn things around?
And might they be able to use that moment to fuel their own mission here? Pedro Porro. Spurs exploiting the space on the flank. Chance to move inside. Crucial defending. Already leading by 1, and they press home their advantage from this corner. Decide against putting it in. Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening. Wirtz. And on to McAllister. Marquinhos. Getting closer. Switched on and ready to intercept there. Pedro Porro. Pap Matarsar. On to Yildiz. Dejan Kulusevski. Setting up the chance. gone out, and it's a Spurs corner. And it's a short one. Pedro Porro has the space to whip it in here. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. Ibrahima Konate. Now with Gravenberch. Wirtz. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Well, that's not going to cut it. Played back to Vicario. And that will do it for the first half here in North London. Second half underway, and although Spurs are in front, that could quite easily change. Christian Romero. Xavi Simons. And they won't be going any further.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
McAllister. Wirtz. Still looking for that final pass to open it up. Chance to deliver into the box. Let's cross the line. It'll be a throw.
Coming off the pitch, number 10.
Liverpool are making a change here. Really good pass. Fearless block. If they go now, there could be a break on. Teeing up the chance now. Well, of all the players we're watching today, would you agree that he'd certainly get good marks so far? Spurs come away with it. A promising looking attack from Spurs. Isak. This could be threatening. Well, we have more coverage from the Premier League coming up for you here on EA TV as Spurs face Crystal Palace. Another one for your viewing diary. Players waiting in the centre. That's a good pass. Isak. Great defending. Pep Matassar. And that's a bad one. Just how bad is down to the referee. The ref has gone to his pocket, yellow card.
Yeah, it's a clear foul. Deserved a card for that.
He's had a terrific influence on the game, but now being called off after a job well done. Good work, they've got it back. Salah. Liverpool exploiting the space on the flank. And it's comfortably gathered. Kudus. Christian Romero. lot of room out wide for Spurs. Horror. That set up the chance. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Don't forget that there's more from the Premier League on the way right here on EA TV as Liverpool face Wolves. Be sure to mark that one in your calendar. This to draw level. Incredible. How was that kept out? And he's made a real difference today. And the manager now bringing him off after a solid shift. They decide against putting it in. There's a lot of room for Spurs now. Oh, a great chance. Vital tackle, and he's come away with it. That was a really poor challenge. And 10 minutes of play remain. Still coming at them, hunting the goal they need. It's a corner. And it feels like this has to go in. It's played in now. And the corner dealt with. Salah. Federico Chiesa. And the ball won back. Yildiz. As though the chance was on, but they've lost it. But that's offside, the timing a little bit out.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Yildiz takes the ball. And the cross is blocked. Federico Chiesa. Soboslai. And on to Gravenberch. They have to make something count from this. Got it away, but not far. There is the final whistle, and it's Tottenham Hotspur who take the 3 points.
It was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved
Well, with a clear vision. It's not just about tactics. Hello everyone, I must say it's always a real privilege to commentate from this venue, Selhurst Park in South London. My name is Derek Ray and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Crystal Palace up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Colawani! Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. And just content to clear that one away. It will be a throw-in. Matar Sarr. And here's the Palace 11.
Well, it looks like a 5-2-3. When they're defending, it will be a back five. But in possession, the two wing-backs will push forward to provide an attacking threat. The front three should pose a threat, though, because their combination play is excellent.
And the starting 11 for Spurs.
Well, it's a 5-2-3 formation to start with, but expect a lot of rotation between the front three and the wing-backs to break forward at every opportunity.
Well, how do you stop Spurs from finding the back of the net? It's not easy. Just look at that magnificent record.
Well, their build-up play away from home has been brilliant. They get the ball into the front players with quality. They get midfield players making runs beyond the strikers, and the full-backs are always ready to overlap. I'm sure we'll see the same again today.
And Colawani's in. Bentancur putting his body on the line. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Nicely saved. Munoz. It all went to plan for Tottenham Hotspur in the last game against Liverpool. What do you expect to see this time, Stuart?
Well, it wasn't easy, but credit to them. They battled really hard, didn't they? Today will follow a similar pattern, and I expect them to win by the
Stuart,
odd goal.
they could be in here. Perhaps now. Goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that. Hello from a stadium with a reputation for producing one of the liveliest atmospheres in the English game. We're in South London at Selhurst Park. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner here on the gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Crystal Palace up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Really a marvellous result for Tottenham Hotspur in the last game against Liverpool. How do you think this one will go, Stuart?
Yeah, it wasn't easy for them, but they certainly showed great spirit against tough opponents. I think they have to be favourites for the 3 points again today. They have far too much quality in their squad.
Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Jurgen Strand Larsen. And the ball back with Palace now. Munoz. Can he find the right pass? Oh, big moment! And they looked poised to take the lead, but that was a magnificent stop.
That's an impressive save. No goals yet.
Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, I love watching him play. He's so creative, particularly in the top third of the pitch. Let's hope he performs well here.
Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Munoz. On to Horton. Maxence Lacroix. Now what can they do from here? And successfully cut out. Now the wide area might be the productive area for Spurs. Kenan Yildiz. Clever defending. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
And possibilities here. Oh, an incredible block.
Message for G2 to J.
Well, that's good defending. Well organised at the back.
They won the ball at just the right time there.
Good distribution. Good vision from Yildiz. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Mitchell. Tyrick Mitchell. Jefferson Lerma.
The Spurs have dominated the flow of the game in the last 15 minutes or so and have looked great going forward. They just need to take one of the chances they've created to get themselves ahead today.
Indeed, perhaps they can cash in again. Let's see. Can they forge ahead? Off the post and back and play. Well, they can bring it out now.
Well, how close were Spurs to taking the lead? But if they continue to play like this, you feel they're going to score soon.
Could be! And the keeper showing good hands. Matar Sarr. It's with Bentancur. Colomwani! In it goes! Well, the pressure has been mounting, and now they have the lead.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful and the finish is so clinical. He just rolls it past the keeper, cool as you like.
And they get the ball moving again. Can Palace come up with an answer here? And Vicario has it now. Matar Sarr. And on to Yildiz. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. Chance to shoot. Reading it well. Well, got right behind it and crucially turned it out of the danger area. And the referee blows the whistle. So into the second half, Spurs hold the advantage, but it's a long way from being done and dusted. Bentancur. Kenan Yildiz. Electing to shoot. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say.
Well, that save just about keeps them in this, but they have to...
Munoz. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Crystal Palace facing Fulham. Still trailing, but they keep it moving.
We're just looking for the right moment here.
Opportunity to level it. Oh, and foiled by the woodwork.
Well, he's virtually on the byline there. What a great effort that was.
Bentancur. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing. Well, I believe there's been a goal in the Liverpool match. Alex Scott has the details.
It's a third for Liverpool. They're back in this now with 57 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Oh, could be. Well, that was an opportunity to make the scoreboard look even better from their point of view.
Oh, big chance, missed that. This game is still very much in the balance.
Well, super stuff from Rondal Colomwani in the first half. A lot to like about his performance.
After a slow start when he was tightly marked, he got better and better as the first half went on, and he got his reward with that goal. I'm looking forward to his second half display.
Mitchell. Yeremi. Now with Mateta. Trying to tee it up. Genuine chance. Now they stopped them in their tracks. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and...
Oh, Derek, what a moment this could be.
Oh, it's on! So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Johnson. A good idea, but overhit. Substitution time it is here. Radu Dragushin. Kudus. Tottenham being afforded too much room here. Must be! Oh, superb tackle!
Yeah, super stuff there.
Emre Can. And back to the keeper. Henderson. Just 15 minutes remaining. Oh, that's defending of the highest order. Well, I believe a spot kick award in one of the other games. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
Yes, it was a penalty for Liverpool. The power on the strike, it flew in the top corner. It's now 4-2 with just over 10 minutes left to play.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott. Well, he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper. Pedro Porro. Not the pass he had in mind. Kenan Yildiz. It's with Porro. And teammates to play it to. Oh, genuine chance. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing. So they restart the game, but that goal truly feels like the final nail. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. And he takes it away. Sarr. Yeremi. Excellent vision. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Corner coming up. Who can they pick out? Opportunity here. Stunning piece of defending. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Pedro Porro. Kudus. Oh, he's through here. Surely now. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them. And there goes the final whistle. The overall story is a happy one for Tottenham. Well, sometimes as a footballer you have to get used to playing in a downpour. That could be the case this evening. The rain has been lashing down. I'm Derek Ray and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Brentford up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Simons. Well, here's how the lineup looks for Brentford.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
And Spurs will go with this starting 11.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with three of the midfield players giving close support to the centre forward, and the other two sitting deeper. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity. They do like to get crosses into the box.
It was a terrific result for Spurs last time out against Crystal Palace. How might it go for them in this match?
Well, the result said it all, didn't it? Brilliant going forward and hard to break down as well. And when you look at the two teams today, I'd expect them to win again. They should be too strong for their opponents here.
There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? A textbook interception. Mickey van de Ven. Pap Matar Sarr. Xavi Simons. And Brentford have it back now. touch too heavy there.
Well, they made some good decisions there.
Dejan Kulusevski. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Romero. Pap Matar Sarr. Possession, the most important thing. Now Romero with it. Pap Matar Sarr. Now with Yildiz. Mickey van de Ven. Sarr. And credit due, a good intervention.
Good reading of the game.
Xavi Simons. Well, they're allowing him to run and run and run. Really good build-up, but no end product. Kevin Schade. That's a good-looking ball. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Pap Matar Sarr. Dejan Kulusevski. Spurs pushing forward with options available. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Mickey van de Ven. Sarr. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. And Spurs pushing to add to their lead. It'll be a corner. Danger building. Opportunity. Well, I thought that was going to be his second goal of the game.
Well, he's certainly looking a threat out there today, isn't he?
Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. Teams back in position, second half underway. Pedro Porro. Spurs trying to use space to good effect. Oh, surely! And a goal it is for Tottenham Hotspur. Well on course for victory here. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Henry. Mikael Damsgaard. Nicely constructed, but really sticking to their task defensively. Simons. Pap Matar Sarr. And we have more live Premier League action coming up for you soon on EA TV. It's Brentford facing Everton.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Well anticipated.
Yeah, right place at the right time there. Good defending.
the threat could be there. Yildiz. And an opening. Well, he certainly made his mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch. Able to get his body in the way. Under some pressure here. And Vicario has it now. Deciding to give it to the keeper. Well, when you have the lead, you can play in this manner, keeping the ball like this.
Yeah, they're toying with them at the moment.
Gallagher. And Vicario has it now. And the keeper with the ball. Pap Matar Sarr. Jed Spence. And back to Guglielmo Vicario. Romero. Pap Matar Sarr. And now Guglielmo Vicario. Pedro Porro. Mohamed Kudus. Pap Matar Sarr. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Tottenham Hotspur versus Sunderland.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Henderson. Plenty of support here. And passing it well. Sarr. Conor Gallagher. 10 minutes left for play. Well, it's ideal game management when you can pass the ball in this fashion.
Yeah, they don't need to force it, do they?
Well, as the second half draws to a close, plenty for Spurs fans to be cheerful about.
Well, I think the scoreline reflects the difference between the two teams. For most of the game, they've dictated the play and they've created some really good chances. I think it's been an excellent performance.
And intercepted it. Spence. Now Romero with it. And fed back to the goalkeeper. Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. Romero. And the referee blows his whistle. It's full time here and Spurs have prevailed. You're a set.